doozy of a day.
A real doozy.
Yeah, I got nothing. Welcome to the NightmareSignal podcast. I'm tired.
Welcome.
I'm tired, Alyssa.
You're going to sound uninterested this episode, not me.
Nah. I think once we get talking, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But anyway, hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Monday. It is a Monday. No, I got something. Real life horrors. People who fucking drive slow. Can't stand it.
That is frustrating. Or
the people who like to ride other people's asses and then dead stop when they stop, and then you gotta slam on your brakes because you don't, if they're stopping short, hate it.
Yep.
But anyway, welcome to the podcast. It's Monday. I'm your host, Derek. Mm-hmm. And this is Alyssa.
I'm
my co-host.
I'm Alyssa. Hello.
Yep. You're like, I guess I'm Alyssa. I don't know.
I am. It's confirmed.
I don't know who the fuck this Alyssa person is, but it ain't me. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, we got some stuff we want to talk about today. I saw some movies. I saw a movie this weekend. Nice. Alyssa said she watched some stuff.
I have 4. It was a lazy time this week, so I watched some stuff.
Look, that means we got stuff to talk about then, because, I think my current goal is to at least watch one thing a week for me. Like, I would love to watch more, but if I can get at least one in, I'm fine. And then if you've got a bunch to talk about, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, usually my goal is okay, one movie a week or sometimes every other week, but we had been really busy for a couple months, and now that's kind of slowed down, so I'm just lazing about and watching everything.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I have my days, or I have my days where I'll just binge movies if I get the chance. Like, if I'm just feeling lazy.
I love doing that.
Like, one week, for whatever reason, I was like, you know what I'm going to watch? Fast and the Furious. And I'm like,
oh, hell yeah.
I was like, this was stupid but fun. Let's watch the next one. And then I went on my classic journey that I complain about all the time of bouncing from one subscription service to the other to find each movie.
Oh,
only to find out that one has 1 through 3, the other one had 4, 5, and 8. It's just, I had to go to 7 for another one. Stupid. Or
it is.
I'll just binge the Jurassic Park movies for no reason, just because I love those movies.
Oh, those are good.
One. Yeah, but
first one's the best.
Oh, it is. I saw it in 3D last year. Wasn't a fun experience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
If you wear glasses and you wear 3D glasses.
Yeah, I've kind of always had a problem with that myself, but it's still cool when it does work. When you have everything lined up, you're like, okay, this is cool for 2 minutes until things shift.
Yeah, I don't like it because they sit over my glasses, so I see the rim of my glasses and then the rim of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But speaking of 3D movies, and then we'll get on to our topics and stuff. Sandy and I, so I've never walked out of a movie. Ever.
Oh.
And, well, I'm sorry. I've only ever walked out of one movie. And it was, what the fuck? It was Wes Craven's last movie.
I can't remember what that was.
I want to make sure. Wait, no. Oh, wow, never mind, my bad. Wes Craven's last movie was Scream 4. Huh.
Oh.
It was his final writing / directing project was My Soul to Take, the movie I was going to mention. I
haven't seen that one.
Sandy and I went to go watch that movie, and it was supposed to be in 3D. We're like, oh, fuck yeah, we're going to go watch a horror movie in 3D. The only thing 3D about that movie was the trees. And
Oh, that sucks.
that movie was so bad. Like we just got up and left. I'm like, "Do you
Mm.
want to go?" She's like, "Yeah." Like there's a
Oh, wow.
character in the movie who's in a wheelchair. And at
Mm.
some point they have him climbing up the side of a house with the other teenagers, and I'm like,
Mm.
how does this make sense? Or at least maybe I'm remembering wrong. I just remember there's just so much about that movie. It's so bad. It's just like when you get the chance, look it up. It's very.
Oh.
It's like Wes Craven was like, I want to make a new Nightmare on Elm Street, but it won't be Freddy Krueger. It'll be, something else, some other version of the same thing of like someone comes back to kill these kids that the parents murdered to stop them from hurting their children.
Oh,
I
just
don't.
kind of like repackaged.
Yeah, but as something else, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It was dumb, but we got up and walked out
Mm.
of that, and it was air quotes 3D, not fun. Wanted my money back, but yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
the first topics of today are we're gonna do a little recap of last week.
Yep. Little recap.
Um,
Thanks
so
for joining us, Jamie. That was fun.
yeah. Gonna
That's
try to have
awesome.
her back
To
soon.
do it again soon.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm not trying to talk over you. This whole over the
Oh,
internet
yeah,
thing
you're
is
totally
weird.
good. It is. It is.
So you said you have the rec stuff to talk about that you wanted to. You had some stories from last week, and you said that would take a little bit.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, just the two things I have to bring up will be pretty quick.
Sure.
One was
Mhm.
Curly, my friend Curly. For anyone listening who doesn't know, that isn't Curly or Corey who's listening to this podcast right now. All two of you. He last week I had mentioned something about it's really cool how a lot of YouTubers and content creators are now becoming like directors, especially of horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two guys I was trying to think of, and their names are where's the doc? Oh, here it is. Their names are Curry and Coop. And
Okay.
you'd know them if you look them up. Alyssa, they're the guys. Is it Curry? Hold on. At least that's what he said their names were. You know them as soon as you see him. Like they. Oh, their channel is called That's a Bad Idea.
Okay, yeah. I brought that up. Let's see.
Yeah, so their YouTube channel is That's a Bad Idea, and they used to make shorts, and their reels were all over Facebook and Instagram. And
Mhm.
me and you were talking about that found footage movie that the one guy directed, the blonde-haired guy,
Okay. I think I remember this.
and it was on YouTube and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the name of that movie, but if you guys can
Yes.
look it up, go find. Oh, Milk and Cereal. Go watch that. It's on YouTube. It's an hour long.
Yeah. I still need to watch it.
It was pretty good for, I guess not really having much of a budget from like a big studio or anything, just being his own
Yeah.
personal thing. But yeah, those are who I was talking about. I really like those guys, and apparently
Gotcha.
I think he's going to be doing something else, maybe something bigger. Could be wrong. I'll have to look that up for later. But I just wanted to recap that so we know who I was talking about. And then
Yeah, so we can check them out.
the other thing was when we were talking about The Walking Dead and all the spin-offs, and I said how it just kind of drags on. I had mentioned that I really wish a fan would go back and edit down the episodes.
Oh yeah. Make that edit. Mm-hmm.
Found out
It exists.
it exists. There are actually a bunch of people who've done
Oh,
it.
hell yeah.
A bunch of people who've done different versions, but the most recent one, the guy got it down to 6 seasons and condensed it all, condensed like 3 seasons into the first season and so forth. So I want to check that out. Like he even rearranged some stuff, like so some deaths happen.
Okay.
But you don't know about them until later on. So the reveal, I'm like, oh, okay. And then apparently the ending's different, so I might just go watch all of that and then watch the original ending afterwards. Because, like I said, I really love the Walking Dead comics, and that show had so much potential. And then I think the original showrunner got fired or let go or quit. I think it was like money. They didn't want to pay him enough or something. I could be wrong, but I know they got rid of him, brought in another guy, and he just fucked the show up.
Yeah, I can't remember how far I got. I guess I'm gonna be dropping a little Walking Dead spoiler, so if you don't want to hear that, skip ahead a little bit. But I think I kind of stopped after Glenn died and like Maggie found out she was pregnant. So I don't know how far that was. That may not be that far.
4
Like
or
4?
5, I think. Yeah, something around
I was gonna
there.
guess 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when everybody fell off because a lot of people felt like that was too gruesome. But I'm like, no, it's a zombie show. I appreciate
it's a gruesome world.
I appreciated they went that far because in the comics it's that fucked up and it's very like I wish it would have been jarring for me, but I had someone spoil it for me, and it was right as I was getting to that point, and it's why I have a new rule. Not a new rule, but it's one of my rules of I don't talk to people or tell them what I'm watching until I'm either caught up or, you know, I've watched it all. Because people are always like, oh, just wait till you get to the part when this happens. And I'm like, thanks.
Like, don't tell me about that part.
Yep. I think I talked about this on the first episode. It's like why I've never watched Fight Club all the way through.
Oh, yep.
I don't remember if I mentioned that, if that was on here or something else, but yeah, maybe that was a different. Maybe it was a podcast.
That may have been our Lost episode, the first one we recorded. Because was there a ghost back there? What were you looking at?
I heard the Rat Boys making a weird noise, so I was just checking on them.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Maybe it was the Lost episode, or could have been with my friend. I don't know, because we have another podcast, the Talking Bull podcast, where we talk about nerdy stuff, non-horror things. But yeah, I just don't tell people what I'm watching because I don't want them to spoil it or reading. But yeah, anyway,
fair enough.
It's called The Walking Dead Reborn. You can find it on Reddit. You just got to go to that guy's page and you can like download it and stuff. Like, yeah. So I'm going to have to check that out, and I will update.
Me too, because, I don't know anything else that happens, really.
Okay, cool. Along the lines of that, I know I said this was going to be short, but, conversations rule. Someone did that for Alien 3. So Alien 3 is very controversial because a lot of people hate what they did in it, and the CGI was just bad, and a lot of studio meddling and shit. And so these fans went in and recut the whole movie, rearranged scenes, put it all in 4K, went in and like frame by frame Photoshop things and like tried to make the CG a little better.
Dedication.
And you can go to their website and download it. You have to again, air quotes here for anyone, can't see me. You have to own the movies in order to download it. It's kind of like downloading like ROMs for video games. As long as you own the physical copy, you can download it all you want. But
I see.
Anyway, you just go to their website, send them an email. They'll send you the link and you can download it and watch it. But they did it in 4K. Really fucking cool. I can't remember what it's called offhand, but just Google Alien 3 fan cut or something like that, and you'll find it. I got to download it. I forgot to send me an email.
That's an interesting idea. I kind of wish people would do that with other things. It'd be interesting to just see fan edits of movies, because I know I've definitely thought about that before. Like, well, I would have done this, or
Yeah, and they did that. They took like deleted scenes, I think, and threw them in, and like I said, cut things, swapped it around, and make it kind of flow a little better. What I wish companies would do is go back to the movies that had shitty CGI and just update it or go over it somehow. We have the technology. We could do it. Like I Am Legend, that Will Smith movie. Dude, I love that movie, but the CGI is god awful. Even for the time it came out, is just so bad. Like it's awful. When you get the chance, look it up if you haven't seen it. Just those vampires just look so terrible.
I'm kind of the opposite. Like, in a way, I love shitty CGI. I mean, I get what you mean though, like if it kind of takes you out of it, but at the same time, I don't know. A lot of the times when I see shitty CGI, I'm like, okay, you went for it. I'm going with you.
It depends on the movie. I feel like if it's a high budget movie like
Yeah.
that, I feel like it should look
That's
good.
true. You're like, come on, spend the money.
like the DC movies. Like
yeah.
all of those. Like I watched the Wonder Woman movie and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like the villain.
Yeah, but if you have like a fucking blank check, then it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah. We're in the 2020s, man. We should have good looking stuff by now, you know. But if you're like a low budget studio, then I get it. You do what you can. But even then,
yeah,
people without a budget can make stuff look good. Like Neil Blomkamp. I don't know if you've ever seen Chappie or District 9.
No.
Okay. Look up District 9. District 9's a really good movie. That movie made Curly and I cry at the end over some aliens.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the CGI in that looks good. And you should look up his short movie stuff that got him that job.
Mm-hmm.
He just did that on his own, and it looked better than anything high budget from big studios. Crazy.
Oh,
but
wow.
Yeah, that's all I had to say about the fan cut stuff. So your turn. I want to hear the story about Rec.
Okay, so I watched Rec on Halloween night, and the next morning, G had asked me if I wanted to go with him to pick up these workbenches that he found on Marketplace. I was like, yeah, let's do that. So we get there, and I thought it was just gonna be at somebody's like storage container or something like that. Well, when we get there, it's this entire abandoned office that's like 3 floors. And the person that owns the building, they're gonna end up demolishing it. But he had hired somebody to get all the desks and all the equipment and stuff out of there. So we walked in, and it was like I had watched Rec maybe 12 hours before. I walked in, and it looked like a set from a zombie movie. I mean, there's like shit hanging from the ceiling, just
That's awesome.
carnage, and yeah. So I guess people had moved into this vacant building and like torn holes in the walls trying to get copper wiring. Like somebody had written very offensive graffiti all over the walls. And there wasn't power. So me having just watched Rec, I'm just like waiting for that zombie little girl to pop out.
Oh my god.
It's like would be the perfect setting for a zombie situation. I mean, somebody that had been living in the building and then some weird chemical got on them and now they're a zombie.
Oh Jesus. That fucked me up. Abandoned buildings and abandoned hospitals are like mainly abandoned hospitals.
I would not set foot into it. Yes, I would not do that.
What you're describing of like being like an office, it kind of reminds me of that was it like the tile ceiling where pieces were missing and shit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So makes me think of hospitals, zombie shit. Those haunted houses that are like that. That'll fuck me up. I don't know.
The hospital ones get me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ugh.
But that's
so sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's funny. That was and there was no power.
No power. So we ended up getting some stuff from him, and then we went home, and George was like, "Oh, I should have got this." So we're gonna go back the next day. So I came prepared the next day. I had my headlamp, like, I wore a mask because there was just, like, mold everywhere, like, somebody had might be kinda gross here for a second, but somebody, like, diarrheaed on the wall, and then it, like, ran down. I mean, it was just, like, disgusting.
I was trying to make a joke. I couldn't think of it fast enough. I was trying to think of you ever see Step Brothers?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Was that Mike
The
and the
white dog
Boys or
poo.
something? The homeless people in his
I don't
car.
remember that.
Yeah. Something about the homeless guys in his car, like one of them shit in the back seat or something. I don't know.
Oh god. Yeah, that's pretty much what this was like, and, the guy just kinda, like, let us roam around at one point because he had other people coming to pick stuff up, so I had my headlamp, and I took some videos, which I can put on the Instagram, but
Oh, do
it
it.
was pretty creepy. Yeah.
Do it, and then if you add like music to it, like just try to add like some creepy, like look up video game music for like
Oh,
Silent Hill or
yeah.
something, like or like piano, you know,
Yeah.
to add to it. Oh, that's
Oh,
so
yeah,
cool.
it was pretty creepy, and I was like, "Oh, I kinda feel like a very novice, like, urban explorer," you know?
Yeah,
People going
yeah.
into buildings and shit like that.
How big was this
And it made
building?
me think of it was it was some, like, state office, where a bunch of people had worked, so it was 3 stories. I
Oh,
mean,
wow, that big.
you
Okay.
could yeah, you could pretty easily walk around it. The first floor was the worst. That was where they had really fucked shit up.
I
And then the
believe it.
other ones weren't as bad, but yeah,
Oh, wow.
it was
But
pretty crazy.
what were you about to say? I'm sorry, I interrupted you by asking how big the building was.
Oh, no, you're totally good. It reminded me of this thing, have you ever heard of Rosie the shark?
No.
So she was something that an urban explorer found, and I just thought I would tell you about it real quick because it's pretty interesting.
Is there a
Um,
picture I should look up with this, or just wait till you tell me?
yeah, I would say look up a picture. I meant to have one pulled up for you, but it'll be a shark, a giant great white shark, and
I see
basically
it.
like a green tank. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I've seen this before, but I don't
uh
recall the story.
gotcha. Yes.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
So she was found by an urban explorer. It was a guy named Luke McPherson, and he was in this decaying wildlife park and then just stumbled upon that, which to me, that would be so scary. Just
No,
finding a great white shark, that would scare the shit out of me.
that would, yeah, no, that would fuck me up. So, was this thing alive and then they just left it? Or this is a
No,
prop?
so it was, she had been killed, like, she got wrapped up in fishing nets,
Okay.
and then she was preserved in formaldehyde, but the place that had her closed, due to some animal welfare concerns, and I guess they didn't have the right licenses. So, yeah, they closed, and I guess she just never got picked up, and so she was just kinda forgotten there, and then after he posted the video, a bunch of people started going, and they kind of vandalized the tank, and were, like, throwing shit in the tank because people are awful, but then this other wildlife center ended up getting her and, kinda cleaned the tank up, and they've been slowly restoring her. Because I guess they won't do sharks in formaldehyde because it can kinda eat away at them. They
Yeah,
use some other solution. Um, but I found online that there might be a documentary coming out about it, which I think will be really cool. Um,
that'd be
but I couldn't
awesome.
find a lot about it, so
If you find out any more about that, please let me know. That sounds really cool. So
yeah. But I just thought that sounded so creepy, just finding a shark.
so Did you said they took the tank, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm looking at pictures
Yeah,
because
so the new
some of them look kind of blue, like that. I know it's hard. It's all
yeah.
blown out on the camera, but then the older ones are green.
Yeah, the older ones are green, I guess, because it had got all gross and dirty. But yeah, when the new place took her, they kind of started reworking everything, and I guess she's already on display, but they're slowly doing some stuff.
That is so fucking
I don't
cool.
know if you
Okay,
can hear my cat, but
nah. Oh, this. Oh no, he took ownership of her in 2019. Where did I see this at? I saw this somewhere, but 2012. No, forced to close in
I think
2012.
2012 was when the place closed, and then the Urban Explorer found her in 2018.
2018. Okay, okay. Jesus,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that would fuck me up because just seeing that initial picture, like,
It's jarring.
it'd be like a science experiment, especially if you went in there at night and walked up on that
Yeah.
shit. Holy hell, man,
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
that's crazy.
So I kind of want to watch some more urban exploring stuff because I knew people did it, but I never really thought about how creepy it would be until I watched Wreck and went into an abandoned building.
Well, I mean, technically. Oh no, I get what you mean. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, I'm dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Watched Wreck, and then you yourself went into an abandoned building. Okay, my head was like,
Yeah.
well, the building they were in wasn't technically abandoned at the time.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
me
Yeah, but I'm like, maybe Wreck happened in that building.
maybe that's
A version of it, you know?
that fucked me up. I mean, that's like me watching Blair Witch and then having to drive down a
Yeah.
wooded street. I
Yep.
Little update on that. I went to that neighborhood I
Oh.
used to live in for one of
Uh-huh.
the deliveries I had, and I was like, you know what? On the way out, I'm gonna pass by just to see. Driving down where I lived
Uh,
at, driving through there is so different now because I hadn't been there
mm.
in forever, and it's been like 20 plus years since Katrina, and where my house was is all
Oh, wow.
trees. Like,
Mm.
if I didn't know where to stop, I wouldn't even know where,
Oh, you
because
would have
it
missed
used
it.
to be
Yeah.
two lots, but it's all trees now. But then I drove down to that road, and excuse me, it's all houses, street lights on it now, and I'm like, disappointing. It's no longer
Yeah.
scary.
Mhm.
The only thing scary about that area now
Yeah.
are most of the inhabitants. Uh,
Oh.
very, you got nice people, got your cool people, but there are a lot of meth addicts and drug kind of people. You know, just people you don't want to be around.
Oh, yeah.
I had a
Yeah.
delivery there the other night, and I usually have my guard up a lot, especially at night in places like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm already kind of weary of. And just the
Mhm.
situation was just, I pulled up to the house. There's no street lights other than the light from the house. The lady's sitting out there, and I see a guy walking down the street in my direction. My paranoid brain was just like, is this some kind of setup? Me getting the stuff out the trunk,
Oh, yeah.
and I had my kid with me.
Mhm.
Usually he's not with me, but
Oh.
Sandy and them had wanted to go to bed early, so I was like, I'll take him with me. We'll just go.
Mhm.
He's in the back playing the Switch, but I look over, that lady was gone, but she had went inside to
Oh.
go get like the tip or whatever for me,
Oh, uh-huh.
and but I didn't know that. But again, I'm looking around, and then I see the silhouette of that guy coming out the darkness, and he walks really close to me. He's like, "What's up, man?" I'm like, "What's up, man?" And he just kept walking,
Fuck that.
and then like,
Mm-mm.
as all this is happening at one time, she's coming back out. He's walking by me. Some kid comes out of the darkness from the neighbor's house, and he had
Oh, no.
like a spray paint can or something, or like a spray bottle, and it looked like he looked at me, and then was like, oh, like I startled him, and he went back into the darkness,
Oh. Mhm.
and I was like, what is happening? So I'm like, here you go, ma'am. You know,
Like, I need
stuff.
out of here.
Yep, I got my car and booked it. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, could have been all coincidence, but I was like, I'm not even fucking around with this to even find out, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, and that just kind of reminded me of that when you're talking about going in an abandoned building and feeling weird about it.
Yep. Yeah, there's a short video that I have of this chair. Well, it's a chair at a desk, and there's red stuff on top of the desk. And I was like, I don't think this looks like blood, but I don't know. Maybe it's just weird blood that's been sitting there for a while. And we talked to the guy that was working there, and he said there had been a thing of cranberry juice that got knocked over. But it looked close enough in the dark that I was a little concerned.
I got a funny story. I'll try to find the picture and send it to you if I can remember. Actually, while I'm talking, I'll try to look it up now, see if I still have it. So during COVID, I was shooting a lot of like dumps, taking photos of a lot of like really shitty houses because they were just flying off to be flipped and turned into fucking Airbnbs and shit. Well, I get to this one house and I pull up. The grass and everything is like up to my waist, just really high. And I'm looking around. This place just looks abandoned as fuck. And I go up to the window and I'll go up to the door and I try to open it and it's locked. And I'm like peering through. It's dark. And all you see is this wall illuminated. Little red handprints all over the wall. And I was like, nope. And I knew it was paint because I know it had to have been some kids going in there fucking around just to try to spook people.
Yeah.
But I texted the agent. I'm like, hey, I'm not going in here. There's no power. And there are what looks like bloody handprints on the wall. I'm sure it's paint. And she's like, what? And I sent her the picture. She was like, holy shit. But
nope.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I don't blame you. Hold on. And she was like, you know, she texted my boss and everything, and yeah, that was just, I don't think I have it anymore. Oh no, that was a couple of phones ago. I don't have it anymore. Yeah, but that fucked me up. I was like, nope, I'm not going in there. So I shot the outside and left. They ended up not selling the house because the owner was being weird. So maybe there's reasons he was being weird. So weird.
It is weird.
But
well,
was the article? Did the article had to do with the wreck thing? Right.
Oh, that was the article, just the Rosie.
Okay.
Rosie the shark thing.
Okay, then that dealt with the urban explorer thing. Okay, I just want to make sure we weren't missing anything.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, before we move on to the next thing, I keep looking at you, and all I see is just Chucky peering from behind you.
Oh yeah.
His eyes are perfectly over your shoulder.
Yeah. If you're not watching this, I got a cardboard cutout Chucky to have behind me, and I just kind of threw him back here before we started recording, so you can't see him that well. But yeah, he's between like my head and the microphone a little bit, so
he's just peering over her. Hold on, I'm gonna get a picture of this, and I'll send it to you. And if you want to upload it at some point, let's. Hold on, there we go. Okay, I had to turn down the exposure because his face was all blown out.
Yeah, I have a window open in a dark room, so it looks kind of weird in here. But yeah, the place that I went to go pick up him was a semi-shady trailer park, and I was like, "Okay, Chucky, let's go."
Did you go pick it up by yourself?
I'll take you to your new home. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like super bad or anything, but it was a place where I didn't want to linger.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, there's some places I'm like, a lot of the time I'm like, hey, if you want to meet me, you want to meet me in a parking lot somewhere?
Yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah, I like that Chucky. I got that little Jason stuffed animal thing from Walmart, and I'm happy with it. I
Oh,
just
hell
need to
yeah.
find a place for it.
Mm.
But yeah. What's the next thing on the list?
Let's see. My internet's being a little annoying, so let's see. Oh, Predator, and then the movies that we watched.
Okay.
Oh, and new releases. If we want to talk about that too.
All right. Yeah. Let's. I want to hear what you watched first,
Oh, sure.
because I am
Yeah.
interested in that.
So, this is kind of on the fringes of horror, but I looked it up and the genres are science fiction and horror, so I thought I would talk about it. But I watched the 2004 version of The Stepford Wives, and it was fucking awesome. I loved it. So, are you familiar with the story or not really?
Let me just look it up real fast. Is that Nicole Kidman? Oh, who's that? Yeah, that's
Yep.
Nicole Kidman.
Yeah, Nicole
okay.
Kidman. Yeah.
Yes, isn't this the movie where like all the wives are kind of the same or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so they find out that their husbands have been doing some things to make them all alike. And it was kind of creepy. And it's based on a book that came out in I think mid 70s. So I've started reading the book and it's super short. It's not that much, over 100 pages. So I'm almost done with that. So I'll report back. But I do feel like the book is a little bit darker than the movie. The movie, they kind of modernized it and made it a little more fun, I guess, than the book. But it was
Yeah.
enjoyable. It felt really creepy watching it in today's world where, trad wives are a thing and people are just like so blindly patriotic in a weird way, because that's
Yeah.
exactly how it is in the movie. Like, oh man, this was 21 years ago, but I feel like they just nailed kind of what it's like right now.
I mean, life imitates art, man. I that's how I feel
Yeah.
about a lot of things. I'll have to watch this because I remember, because I was gonna ask you if Matthew Broderick was in it too. Because when you
Oh
mentioned
yeah,
it, I
yeah.
was
He
like,
plays Nicole Kidman's husband.
because I remember seeing the trailer for this back when it first came out. I was like, oh, that looks, looked intriguing. Looked really interesting. But would you watch that on?
Yeah, I'd been meaning to watch it for a while. Oh, I had got the DVD
Oh,
for
okay,
like
okay.
$2.
Hell yeah.
So I'm not sure what it's on, but
Well, that's fine. I mean, I wasn't
yeah,
sure if you'd watch it somewhere.
oh yeah, no. My friend Susan and I will have movie nights, and she's not really a horror person, but I was like, I feel like I could sneak this one in because it's not, it's not super scary or anything. And she's actually my friend Jason's mom, and then I became friends with her. But she said she read the book when it came out in the 70s, and it scared her.
Oh wow.
So it definitely is creepy.
Again, that goes back to what I was saying last week, I think, or the week before, or whatever. What I've mentioned before about like how things were scarier back. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like when you first, before everyone's like overly, I guess, exposed to things. Uh, I'm sorry.
This
There was
is a scary one for women, though.
oh, for sure. I mean, I feel like that
It's
goes
like, oh,
for a lot of horror stuff. Um,
true. Yeah.
or just anything. I mean, I guess they try to go.
Hmm.
I guess the whole. I'm trying to figure out a way to word it. I don't know if I'm gonna like if I'm misspeaking or anything. Might be one of those things I gotta cut out. No, but like usually the women are more vulnerable in those movies, and
Yeah.
and it's
Sometimes they'll make them like, oh, my delicate little flower.
yeah, and then sometimes they go like really overboard, and I'm like, I don't think you guys know how to write women. Like, what are y'all doing?
Oh god, yeah. We were watching something the other day and I was like, I feel like a man wrote these female characters. It feels
Yeah.
a little off.
Sandy will call that kind of stuff
But
out all the time. You
yeah.
know, it's
Another funny one is when you can tell when boomers write millennials or Gen Z. Because they'll be like,
yeah.
hey fam.
Yep. Or
It's so goofy.
or even if it's like millennials, I mean not millennials, like it's boomers, or it's just people really out of touch, like when they put the young generation and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, let me check my DMs, and I'm like I
Yeah. Who's saying that?
like I physically like feel my body just
Yeah. Ugh.
they did that in the last Jurassic Park movie. Like
Oh shit. I haven't seen that one yet.
I am a massive Jurassic Park fan. I mean like massive. Like that is like one of those movies that made me. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I was a kid, that was my shit. I love Part 2. I will die on the hill. Part 3 is entertaining. People shit on it all the time, but I find it entertaining. And by the time we got to Part 6 of the, like the third of the new trilogy, they brought back the legacy characters. And I was so excited to have the original cast back. And they fucking ruined them. They had them just saying shit that they wouldn't say. And they had Ellie, the main blonde chick from the first movie.
Laura Dern?
Yeah, Laura Dern. Yeah. They had her, and she was Alan Grant in the movie was just said something. Oh wait, you guys have been talking. She was like, oh yeah, he slid into my DMs.
Oh no,
like,
Laura Dern, no.
I was like, why would you say that?
Damn it, I love her. Why did she take that on?
Yeah, I say just ignore just ignore those. That movie made me mad.
Sucks.
I hate watch that movie. But real fast, back to the Stepford Wives. I just learned something about that movie.
What's that?
It was directed by Frank Oz. Do you know who Frank Oz is?
I don't.
He is the voice of Yoda from Star Wars.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
He is also a bunch of the Muppets.
Oh.
Yeah, that is crazy. Because I saw Frank Oz, I was like, is that the same Frank Oz as from Star Wars? And sure as hell enough, yep, it's Yoda.
Interesting.
That's wild, man. I didn't realize he was a director.
I also, I didn't either.
Continue. Sorry.
I also, you're good. I decided to keep my David Cronenberg trend going. I'm gonna watch through all his movies. So I guess this was my third one because I watched The Shrouds, The Fly, and then I watched Dead Ringers. It's from 1988, and I love this one. I'm excited to rewatch it. Oh, and I watched Scanners too. But anyway,
you said Dead Ringers?
This one is about Dead Ringers. It's about two twin brothers, and they're both gynecologists, and they, which right there, you're like, this is gonna be fucking terrifying. One of the brothers is kind of more suave and confident, and the other one's a little bit more reserved. Well, Ellie, who is the more sociable brother, he'll seduce women, and then when he gets tired of him, he'll hand them off to his brother Bev, and they'll just pretend it's still Ellie. So they're like fucking manipulating women.
Jesus.
And they work in this fertility clinic, and they meet this woman. Bev ends up actually falling in love with her. And then some crazy shit happens. they end up making their own gynecological instruments, which look like fucking claws and spiders and all this crazy
And
shit.
I'm assuming this is a
And
really graphic
it was
movie.
actually no. It
Okay.
does
Okay.
sound like it from how I'm describing it, but you really don't see really any gore other than a little bit of blood.
Okay. Okay.
At the end, there's some stuff, but it was so good. It was so unsettling. And it just looked really cool too. I mean, most of it's kind of like blue and gray, and they're doctors, so it's kind of like higher end 80s stuff. Then they have all these pops of red in there, and when they're doing surgery, they wear these crazy red shrouds and you can only see their eyes, and it was fucking good. I highly recommend it.
Okay, cool. I will look up the trailer for that. Um
Mhm.
and maybe, hopefully, one day get around to checking it out. I got a long list of movies now since we started doing this.
Yeah, there's so many. So many.
Uh
And then oh, sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna when you said they were gynecologists, it made me think of this stuff I found on the clearance aisle today at Walmart, and I took a picture of
Oh
it.
no.
And I was
What
gonna
was
send it to
it?
you and Jamie, but I feel like this is a good time to bring it up. I don't know what this is. It, it just says the box says new quench vaginal gel by Plus One. And then the
Oh
description
gosh.
is moisturizing daily gel for external vaginal comfort. And I'm just
Oh
like,
gosh.
what? And I'm just like, I don't. I'll send it to you so you can see
I
it
can't
later.
Yeah, so it's like lotion for
Or a gel or something. I don't know.
what the fuck?
I
And the fact that it's clearance makes it a little scary.
I'm walking down the aisle and I looked over. I laughed so loud in the aisle. This guy just looked at me as I'm taking a picture of it because I was just like, it just threw me off. Because I was like, it's like, oh, that's very blunt.
Like, what? Yeah, you're like, bam, this is what it is.
Quench vaginal gel. I'm like, that's just. And it's not even like I'm being immature about it. It just.
Yeah, just like, yeah, that's wow.
What? Yeah, but when you said
Oh, man.
gynecologist, it made me think of that, and I was like, oh, that's right. Let me just bring that up now.
I bet they would have this in their weird ass office. I mean,
Probably.
it makes sense.
It's something they came up with.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking weird.
So when I googled the movie, the top review came up. I'm just gonna read like the first sentence of it. This lady just said, "This film has haunted me and stuck. This film has haunted me and stuck in my subconscious since seeing it in 1988. It's seriously twisted, brilliant, utterly horrifying." And I'm like, "Oh wow." So
I wouldn't call it like, to me it was maybe more on the fringes of being a thriller than horror, but I guess it was kind of psychological horror. But
it could also be one of those
yeah,
things.
I really enjoyed it.
For at the time, she said she watched it in '88, so I mean that was like 36 years ago. At the time, that probably the craziest thing she's ever seen.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I really liked it. I'm excited to watch more of his stuff. And then the other two that I watched were some that we talked about last week. I watched The Monkey.
Okay. Oh, okay. What'd you think?
I thought the storyline, some of it I was like, this is kind of weak, but all the gore and the deaths, I loved it. They were just so ridiculous.
And that's what it was absurd. Like the depth, the way people died in this movie was just fucking absurd. Like, Yes, it's spoilers, but it's not spoil. I'm not saying who and when it happens, but like when the lady touches the water, it just fucking explodes.
Oh my god, that one was awesome.
Like throughout the whole movie, I kept just laughing at like how it was just the ridiculous ways.
Yeah.
But no, I feel you. I think that was just kind of the point of it, where like the story was was kind of weak at points and stuff, but everything else made up for it and just made it entertaining to the point where I'm like,
it was fun.
It's just a dumb fun movie. It's just a stupid fun movie, and then when you get to the end though, when you find out about one of the brothers and stuff, it's just the suit.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But I'm glad you watched it. I'm glad you watched it. And you at least
it was fun.
Got a kick out of it. All I expect people to get out of it is a laugh. That's all I. That's why I recommend it. It's just something funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my friend Matt and I are gonna go see his new movie Keeper on Friday. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this, especially since we just talked about it last week. But Keeper looks like it'll be more serious.
Oh yeah.
So I'm interested. I really don't know much about it other than it's like a couple that go on a little vacation or retreat or something, and
I'm really confused by it because the first two trailers I saw, the first trailer I saw, or maybe it was first two, I don't know, it was really weird. So the trailer starts and it's all from the woman's perspective. And it makes it look like there's something up with the husband. And then the trailer restarted, but it was from the husband's perspective, and it looked like there was something up with the wife. And I was like, okay, this is weird. But everything since then, there looks like there's monsters or creepy things going on. So I don't know what the fuck this movie's about, but I definitely want to go see it. I'm going to try to go see it as soon as I can when it comes out next weekend. Because
it'll be cool.
Osgood Perkins has become one of my favorite horror movie directors of the last year or two, with Long Legs and then The Monkey. And this one looks good.
Yeah.
And
and then before we were recording, you were saying that he's releasing another one soon, which is insane.
Yeah, it's something called The Young People.
Okay.
Yeah, Nicole Kidman's going to be in it.
Oh, I do love Nicole Kidman.
Yeah. Oh, earlier I was like, damn, this dude's just shitting out movies. This dude on Reddit. Another Perkins movie? Dude is cranking shit out, and I'm here for it. I'm like, look, I am too. That man, he hasn't, missed yet for me, knock on wood. But, yeah, I can't wait to go see it. Hopefully I can see it right around the same time you do. And if you see it before me, please,
we can talk about it. Yeah.
Please let me know.
For sure.
How it is.
Yeah, and then I also... Oh, sorry.
No. I was just saying, let me know how it is. It was a delayed...
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. And I also watched Presents, and I liked it.
You did?
It was really good.
Oh,
yeah.
You don't understand how happy that makes me, because I think I'm the only person outside of those those Instagram sponsored ads you get. You need to watch this
they're
movie.
Like, it's the scariest movie of the year.
Because there's nothing really scary about it. It's more of wow,
this
is a really cool concept of a movie. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, tell me more. I'm ready to listen, because this, like I said, three of us went. I was the only one who left oh, that was entertaining.
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked how kind of choppy the scenes were, and you were just getting a new scene constantly. I thought that was pretty cool.
And the way it would cut to him just the ghost in the corner just she was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, I like the ghost's kind of resting place being in the closet.
Yeah.
It made me think about how you and Sandy talk about the old lady in the closet. Closets are just creepy.
That's so every time I go in that closet, I think of that. I was just like, oh, this is weird. I told her the other night, I was like, hey, she says, hey. Again, she goes, she's like, stop it.
Oh.
That's so funny. So
yeah, man, Lucy Liu was so fucking cruel.
she was cruel.
Like, what is your deal?
I wanted to ask you, because
Uh-huh.
her character in it was really weird towards her son. In a way where it came off very like she had like a thing for her son, and I don't know, the way she talked to him.
That's almost what.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, because there was that scene where it's the two of them, and she's like, "Well, I've never felt so connected to somebody," and she was drunk, and yeah, that felt really weird.
She was like touching his arm, I think, or something, and I was just like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, yeah, that was really weird. I really liked it. I will say the ending, I was a little. I'm trying to think of how I can talk about it without spoiling it if somebody hasn't seen it, because I would definitely recommend it to people. I thought it was really good overall.
Okay, how about that? We leave that right there. So you say you recommend it to people to watch? Yeah. All right. And now here comes spoilers, because there's some stuff I want to talk about. So, skip ahead a little bit, but we're going to go into spoilers of the movie Presence now, because I want to know what I want to hear more of what Alyssa's talking about, because I don't know anybody else who saw this movie other than the two I went with.
Yeah. So, I do appreciate that they had kind of that extra stuff in there that was kind of meant to distract you and make you think that maybe that was the issue or part of the issue. Like the mom having maybe some shady business dealings and the dad kind of trying to figure out how to navigate that. I feel like that was put in there as a distraction from what you're actually supposed to be paying attention to, which was effective.
Yeah.
Because when we got to the end, I kind of was like, what? And then I remembered what the psychic said. And I liked it, but I guess that I wish that the movie was a little more. Like when they were talking about time and space and everything kind of, being together, I wish that there was maybe a little more sprinkling of that within the movie, so that when you got to the end, it maybe, I don't know, it just felt kind of not cohesive, because it's like the psychic says that and then you have the ending. I just wish there was a little more in between. I don't know if that even makes sense.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. So, when I was watching it, I was early on they make, they bring it up and they make you think it's like her friend or something, and you don't know what happened to her friend.
Yeah.
And then at some point
I was totally like, yep, it's her friend.
Yeah. At some point throughout the movie, I was thinking, I was like, I'm trying to remember exactly how I thought about this, because I can't remember if it was before the psychic got there. I feel like I picked up on something, but once the psychic got there, it confirmed what I was thinking. That I'm like, oh, I bet you it's her, like the girl. And then when the psychic said what she said about, or the daughter, I mean, when the psychic said, about the time and space thing, and how the apparitions or the ghosts or whatever can be in different times or whatever. You know what I mean? And so I was like, oh, I'm like, oh, all right, well that confirms it. And I'm like, let's see how we get there. But at the end, when it wasn't her, I was like, oh. And then when you think back, it's like, oh, the ghost freaking out doing things makes a lot more sense now,
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, the ending, like all of that was like, I was just like, oh shit,
Yeah.
when when the character died and you see who becomes the ghost. I guess we won't say that much, but I just I don't know. I liked it. I liked where it went. When that song kicked
Yeah.
in, I really liked that band. And when that song hit, I looked over at
Mm-hmm.
Corey, and Corey looked at me, and I was just like, okay. I was like, I really like the way that kind of that hit. But
Yeah.
with the whole the being out of time thing, that's as soon as I heard that, I'm like, all right, I see it. It's someone in the house. Somehow Corey and Austin missed that because they didn't get how it was the person. And
oh yeah.
I tried explaining it to him, like, well, the psychic mentioned it earlier in the movie, and you know, I don't know, they just didn't get it. They weren't really feeling it. They thought it was going to be, something scarier, and the way I described it to people is it's more of a family drama, but you're watching it from the ghost's perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, like Lucy Liu's character, kind of. Oh, you're good. She kind of reminded me of my mom in a way, and then at the end when the daughter is being really nice to her mom and is like, "Okay, mom, come on, let's go." I was like, "Damn, this is like so real life where you have somebody that's really shitty to you, but then when something bad happens to that person, you're like expected to be kind to them even though they didn't extend that to you, you know?" I was like, "Oh, it was so good."
Yeah. Man, I'm so glad you liked it, because like I said, I looked up stuff after it, and
really good.
you have your people who did like it, but more so people didn't like it. And there's so I'd like to get your input on this, because I was reading, on Reddit, because after I watch a movie, I go look up shit, see what other people, theorize, or what other people think. And I saw somebody complaining about saying that I'm getting really sick and tired of, like, the villain in the movie, like, the bad guys, the bad people in the movie, like their whole thing is like, trigger warning here for anybody, I guess I should preface that, but like sexual assault and stuff. But while watching this movie, I didn't get that, because that's not what he was doing, because they were already doing stuff this whole time together. You know what I mean? Her and that guy, the daughter and the guy, like, they were already like,
the way I thought about it though was that he was kind of luring her in with like, "Oh, you're in control," but that was like a weird mind game. And whenever he drugs her at the end, I was like, he's totally gonna have sex with her dead body.
Okay. See,
I just felt
continue.
I don't know. I just got that vibe. Like, if he was that fucked up, like, he's doing some shady happenings in that arena.
So that's not what I got from that. I took from it as in, he finds these girls, and it's a weird, like, projection of his mother, because he always talked about his mom, of like how she basically, it was a control thing for him, where he kept talking about how she'd control him, right? Isn't that what was happening? Yeah. And I feel like by the end of it, like, he got off on controlling other people, and he figured out he could lure these girls in by doing this, because, like, again, I didn't think he was going to do anything to her. It was more of like, he enjoyed the control of, like, your life is in my hands, and just like, the whole suffocating thing, because I didn't think he was going to do anything. Like, none of that was implied, because I'm like, why would he? It wouldn't make sense for him to, to have like relations or anything, even with the dead body, because I'm like, you've been doing this with her the whole time she's been alive, when y'all were, air quotes, in a relationship. You know what I mean? So when I read that person's comment on Reddit, I'm like, I didn't get that from that character. I got it as in, this is like, he's fucked up, mentally abused by his mom or whatever, and he doesn't have control over his life, so this is him, like, taking control and stuff. I don't know. I just wanted to see someone else's perspective on it, see maybe if I missed something, but everyone perceives things differently.
I don't know.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he wouldn't have done that, but I don't know, with how weird he was being at the end, I wouldn't have put it
Yeah.
past him. But I guess now that I say that, maybe he wouldn't have because he probably knew by this point that the girls were gonna be autopsied, and
Mm-hmm. He didn't want to leave
so,
any like
maybe I'm
DNA.
thinking about it
No, and
yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
I'm thinking about it, like, way too technically, but
well, I
I
mean, and
just got
that's the thing though. Like, he did that to technically he did that to the girl's friend, and
uh-huh.
there was no evidence of anyone being around. I feel like even if he
Yeah.
would have done something and if he had a backup plan with like what spermicide or whatever, wouldn't they pick up on that? I doubt he'd be intensely
Mhm.
trying to clean everything, like, and
Yeah.
and that's why my brain didn't go there, because it was never implied that she was, R-word and killed.
Yeah, maybe maybe it was kind of a thing of the person saying that, online was kinda thinking about how he kind of manipulated her and kind of, like, got her consent under kinda, like, false pretenses. Like, he wasn't
Yeah, I get what you mean.
being yeah, or that, he found somebody that was in a vulnerable place, and
Yeah.
maybe had she not been, she wouldn't have so maybe that's kinda where they were coming from, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't
That's a
know.
hard one, though, yeah.
Definitely. And like I said, everybody perceives things differently. And I just wanted to see if anybody else had that same thought as that person, or, because like I
Mhm.
said, I didn't get that. And usually, I'm pretty like on point with like picking up on like, intentions of characters and stuff. But
Mhm.
that right there, I didn't get that from it. And that's why it didn't bother me, in a sense of like, because sometimes like tropes bother me. That's what I mean by bother me.
Yeah.
What he did's fucked up, but I mean like
Mhm.
like in movies when
Yeah.
like they make characters do certain tropes, I kind of eye roll, and I'm like, well, of course you're gonna have them do this.
Mhm.
And yeah, but that's the question I had about that. But cool. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
glad
that's
you
a
liked it.
difficult one. Yeah. Yeah, I did. I really liked it.
What's a difficult one? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say that's a difficult one as to, like, whether or not like, I originally didn't think about it, like, the character doing that to I can't remember the girl's name, but I guess I can see how that person got there. Yeah, I didn't really think about it necessarily like that. I don't know. I feel like I'm just rambling now. But yeah, that's
No,
kinda
no, you're
what
fine.
maybe kinda open to interpretation.
I could be.
But
I don't know. I feel like whenever I'm watching stuff like that too, my brain goes to the more like psychological side of like what drives a person to
mhm.
do that. And like I said, in my head, what I picked up from it was because he kept talking about his mom so much, and like he was trying to get her sympathy. You know what I mean? Because
Uh-huh.
in a way, he was being legitimate, but also like being manipulative. You know what I mean? Using it to his advantage. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but
Yeah. Excuse me.
yeah,
Yeah, like when
I feel
she
like I'm
tells
going in a
him
circle here. My bad.
oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, we can move on. That yeah, I feel the same way because now I'm, like, thinking about different things. I'm like, "Well,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter."
But
But
I mean that's why I like talking about these kind of things. Talking about the
yeah,
movies, because different perspectives, and
true.
you get, hey, you might think of something you
Mhm.
didn't before. But so
Yeah, definitely.
when we went and saw this movie, it was me, Corey, and his cousin Austin. We were sitting towards the top. There was one guy by himself, and like the D boxes, the seats, the motion seats and shit.
Oh, uh-huh.
Um, and I want to say there was another couple in there, and that was it. But that guy comes up to us,
Oh.
and he's like, hey, I bought the whole row down there of the D box because I just want to see what it. Do y'all want to come sit down in it? And there's like a whole thing throughout the movie of him trying to, we're like, oh, sure, man, yeah. He's like, yeah, I don't mind, I paid for it all. I'm like, that's a weird thing to do, especially for
That's
this movie,
weird.
but okay. So we go down there and the seats weren't working, and he's like, oh, I'll be right back. And he just kept getting up and coming to make sure until the seats were working. So we got to sit in those, the more expensive seats for free and watch the movie.
What?
Yeah. But I will say it was really effective for a handful of scenes in the movie. So before I get to that real fast, the whole time I'm sitting in the chair, I thought my chair was broken, and I was trying to hit the button for like the intensity of the chair, and my chair was getting like really uncomfortably hot, like I was sitting on like a heating pad. And I'm just sitting there watching the movie. I'm like, man, why is this like? Why is the heat on the chair? Is it fucked up? The button I was turning up the whole time wasn't the intensity for the thing.
Oh, it was the heat.
Fucking heat.
Oh, God.
So for the first 30 minutes of this movie, my ass is like on fire.
Like, I'm hot.
But I turned it down. But when the effects of the scenes were really cool, because you know how you're going through the house, from the ghost point of view. The seat moved with the way, like, so it made you kind of like you were floating.
Oh, cool!
Up the
like
stairs.
Kind of floating.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I've never sat in those.
The scene when it comes down to the door, how it's like an older house and it's got those big ass heavy doors. It slams, and when it slams, you got the surround sound, but the chair shook, and I was like, "Whoa!" That was the only like cool parts, was the floating. Other than that, it really didn't do anything else in the movie.
That sounds cool, though. I don't know if we have that here. At least not in any of the theaters by me, but that's really cool.
A Cinemark should have them if you have a Cinemark near you. But
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where I go. It's the closest one. But I would never pay for them because I'm just cheap. I just use my free tickets.
Me too.
We're going to Tuesday. I would love to see some movies in an IMAX, though.
Yeah. The Shining's coming out in IMAX early December, so I want to go see that.
I might try to go see that on the big screen. I'll give it another chance because I've tried watching it and
you don't like it?
I was just bored, but I think it was just the headspace. Yeah. I think I just wasn't in the mood to watch it, and I feel like if I'm watching it on a big screen in front of me, I have to pay attention. Cause I'm like, I paid for this. I'm here. There's nothing else to do,
Yeah.
But I think that'd be really cool.
It is a little slow, but yeah.
I have something I want to send you after this. Which reminded me of with The Shining. We, from my old band with Curly, we did a Kickstarter for our album, and we recorded a little promotional video for it, and unintentionally, it came out very Stanley Kubrick feeling to me.
Oh, cool.
And I'll have to send it to you later, because like the lighting, the frames, the way it like, I don't know, because a lot of it's kind of like wide shots in a way, and just, I don't know. I'll send it to you, and I want to see what you think. It's really funny. I think it's funny. It's just like someone's like slow descent into like insanity.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so everything's like lit by a lamp too, so that it kind of adds to it. Yeah,
nice. The best
I'll send
lighting.
that later. But yeah. So was that the last movie you had watched, or?
Yes, that was everything.
Cool. Where did you find that one at?
That one's on Hulu.
Okay. There's a movie on there that came out a few years ago I want to watch. It's about aliens. Apparently it's really good. I can't remember what it's called. It's got a weird name. But when it came out, people were like, "Oh, this is really good." It was one of those straight to streaming kind of movies back when they were doing that.
Oh.
Which this is a good segue into.
I was gonna say this is perfect.
So back when they were doing that, they also did Prey, which is a Predator movie.
Oh.
This guy named Dan Trachtenberg released that movie straight to Hulu because it was during COVID and stuff, and I don't recall if that was the main reason or if they just were like, we don't want to release this in theaters, we just put it on there, If it does well, it does well. And when it came out, people were like, this should have went to theaters. This would have made a lot of money because it was probably one of the best. It is one of the best Predator movies. And that's saying a lot given how everyone rides the original's dick because there's, nostalgia kind of shit. It's cheesy. It's, I feel like a lot of fans of the original, that was their first introduction, so they hold on to it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But Prey is really good, and I highly recommend it. But the one movie I watched was yesterday, and these movies are more sci-fi horror, but more sci-fi. The horror aspect is just the Predator,
Yeah.
Usually how they kill people is like they skin them and hang them up, and they take their like heads and spines as trophies. Yeah,
whoa,
okay. Pretty brutal. There's the first couple, but so, it was announced that Dan Trachtenberg was doing a sequel to Prey, or doing another Predator movie. And when the trailer came out, this one's like set in the future, so it's not really connected to Prey at all because Prey's set in the past. It's what if the Predator came to Earth and went up against like Native Americans or people who didn't have like
interesting
modern technology and stuff. So essentially what predators do is they're just a species of alien that their whole big thing is hunting. And what they do is to prove themselves to their clan is they go down to different planets and hunt like the strongest thing there or whatever, and that's how they prove themselves. And if they die, then they have like an alternate plan, they self-detonate and nuke whoever's in the area. But
damn.
So essentially that's what the first one is. And then the second one, the second one's set in like a city a little like a few years later or something like that. And it's more of like it's an urban jungle instead of, it's concrete jungle. Concrete jungle. Yeah. And it's just essentially the same thing where, Predator comes in, lone Predator hunts, tries to find, just tries to kill people until I guess he gets enough trophies or something. And then they did the Alien vs. Predator movies and all these other spin-offs, and a lot of them were kind of tropey. It's like, okay, we've seen this, we get it. And then you get Predators, which the concept of that one's really cool. I really like that one. That was my favorite one for the longest time. Then they did The Predator, which, for the love of God, if you do watch these movies, do not watch The Predator. That movie...
Really? Okay.
And not even in a, like, oh, this is silly. Like, it's like a 14-year-old from 2002 wrote the script. And was yeah. Like, the dialogue, like, the stuff in it, there's a lot of stuff that's, like, borderline offensive. If not outright offensive. Like,
yeah.
The premise of it is, like, deals with autism. And the predators are coming to the Yautja is what they're called. They think they're coming to the Earth to get this one kid who has autism because they want to use his DNA to make their species stronger and smarter. It's stupid.
Whoa.
There's a character with Tourette's who just yells out like shit like a 14-year-old boy would say in like, in class, would just yell out. At one point
early 2000s, I can imagine. It's just so poorly done and offensive.
No, this movie came out like 2018.
Oh shit. I thought you were... no.
No, I was saying
no.
The script felt like a 14-year-old from 2002 wrote it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But no, this was like 2018, wild. And I fucking hate watch this movie. I wrote like a 2-paragraph like rant on Facebook about it. And I never do that.
Shit. That's
crazy.
How much.
And at some point, a character refers to the kid as like as the R word. He's like, oh, so he's, and I'm just watching it. I'm just like, who approved this movie? Like, what is this?
That's pretty wild.
But so skip that one. But then we get Prey, and Prey is like goes back to a more primal version of like fighting and stuff. And I really recommend watching that one. If you watch any of them, watch Prey. Dan Trachtenberg did a fucking amazing job. And then right when they announced Predator Badlands, they also announced, hey, he's also doing an animated movie on Hulu. And I was like, what the fuck? An animated Predator movie by the same guy? I'm like, okay. It came out.
Interesting.
That shit was good. Like, I was blown away.
Hell yeah.
It's very actiony.
Yeah.
Again,
could have gone either way.
These go more sci-fi actiony, not really, horror based.
Okay.
Yeah. And keep in mind, all the older movies were all rated R.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to Badlands, and it was announced. The trailer came out. I thought it looked really good. People complained because the main Predator looked weird. He looked different than the other. You know how purists are when it comes to stuff they like. Yeah. And I just thought the movie looked cool. Like, got a lot of references. It since you're kind of like new to the Alien universe, I guess this wouldn't be really spoilers. It kind of would help you in a way, I guess, to appreciate it more. In the comics, they did Alien versus Predator, where they crossed them over, and everybody always, wants that movie for them, blah, blah, blah. In this movie, they connect the universes. Because Weyland-Yutani's mentioned in it. Weyland-Yutani is the company that, sent the chips out to go look for the aliens and shit or whatever.
Okay.
Just to keep it simple. Anyway, trailer for this came out. People were like, yeah, looks good, looks cool, whatever. Then it was announced it was PG-13, and people were like, how are you gonna have a Predator movie that's PG-13?
Oh yeah.
And the director was like, no,
interesting.
Just bear with me. People were like, but how are we gonna have blood and stuff? They're like, well, there's no humans in this movie. So they got away with like
that's funny.
The crazy deaths and stuff because there's no red blood, so it's all aliens and synthetics and like robots and shit. Wow. So I was like, oh,
that's interesting.
This movie started, and when it ended, I just looked at Corey. I was like, bro, I want to watch that again. Like, this is like,
hell yeah, I love when that happens.
To me, it's like a perfect Predator movie in the sense of, all right, let's take what we have, and let's change it up, because most of the time the antagonist in the movie is the humans. That's the person who's being hunted by the Predator. This is from the Predator's perspective. He's the main character. So, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to hear him talk, but he never talks. It's all in their language, which when the director was writing it, because he wrote and directed it, he got the person who came up with the dialogue for the Avatar movies.
Oh, okay.
Like their language, they got him to come up with a language for the Predator.
Oh, that's cool.
Species. So throughout the whole movie, he talks like that.
That'd be fun.
And I just thought it was really cool to finally like see more of how they are outside of them being like these vicious hunters. Like it's like, okay, they do have some kind of like normal interactions with each other. And a lot of people didn't want to see that, but I'm like, no, this movie did it really well.
That does sound interesting.
And even the humor in it, because I was like, oh no, we're getting humor. And then there's like
yeah, we got jokes now.
Yeah. And then they do the thing in movies that I can't stand when they add like a character to it, but it's there for sales and cuteness. Like in The Mandalorian, how they did like Grogu, and then you know what I'm talking about? In the movie, there's always like the little character for sales. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we're gonna push this
Yeah,
product and
yeah.
stuff. But
Baby
no,
Groot.
yeah, yeah. Groot's another. Baby Groot's another one. With this movie, he was on that line, but he never went over it.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And by the end of this movie, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is like the perfect comic book turned into a movie. Like, that's how it feels. You're just watching a live action comic book, and the action is nonstop. I don't have a single complaint about the movie, so I highly recommend you watching it.
Okay.
Yes. So
nice.
I loved it, and
so,
again,
so
it's not horror, but it's more sci-fi actiony, but
adjacent.
It's adjacent.
Yeah. Yeah. So you said they're speaking in their language. So is everything subtitled in the movie?
Only for them. So in the trailer,
okay.
it's not giving anything away because it's in the trailer. So in the trailer, there's a synthetic that he finds, which in the alien universe, you have your normal humans, but Weyland-Yutani has a lot of synthetics that they send out to do stuff. And you'll learn that if you ever do watch more of the movies. Because you said you watched the first Alien, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you remember Ash, how he was a synthetic?
Oh shit! I actually don't remember that.
Oh, you know.
Which one was?
He's Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit. He's the fucking the science officer.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
And he takes that paper thing and tries shoving it down Ripley's mouth, and he's got like the milk blood. Yep. Okay, yeah. So,
yep.
So in this world, the synthetics, there's like different models. So certain models are just, they all look the same. So just keep that in mind.
Gotcha. Okay.
Going forward in certain instances in the movies. So in this one, in the trailer, Elle Fanning plays a synthetic called Thea, and she's talking to the yacht. Yeah, his name is Dek, Dek, and he doesn't understand what she's saying, and she's like, "Oh wait, hold on one second." And she like does this thing where she's like, "Okay, now like I can hear what you're saying." Basically, it was like a translator thing. So she's speaking English and stuff, and then he's still speaking in his language, but we hear it in his language through subtitles on the screen and stuff. Yeah, but she hears him sounds like English to her. Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to watch it, but
that's cool.
Yeah, but it follows those two characters a lot, and then another character shows up later on, and I don't know. It's just done really well, and I kind of like it. They set up like, okay, you kind of get some insight on them as a species, but it doesn't go too far where it's like, all right, this is enough. I don't know. I recommend it. I loved it. I want to go see it again. I would say, honestly, my ranking of the Predator movies, my top 3 would literally be Badlands, Prey, and then Predators, which is the one with Adrian Brody, because that one was just really fucking cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
I'll have to check them out at some point. Yeah, like I told you, I've never really got into alien stuff in general. Like, this may sound kind of stupid, but this is like how I think about things. Of like, okay, there's enough going on in the world. I don't really think about like space or like what else is out there that much. I'm like, there's a lot of shit here, so I'm just gonna focus on that.
No, I feel it. Look, I'm weirdly,
but I would
opposite.
like to expand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm weirdly the opposite, where I'm like, things are too real, and I hate that like things.
Oh yeah.
I like the idea of the possibility of being other things out there, you know what I mean? Like, I was talking about like with Bigfoot and shit. It's like, I know it's not real. What if?
Yeah, for sure.
But same with aliens. I mean, aliens the reason why I stopped wanting to be an astronaut when I was a kid. I mean, I saw that. I was like, cool. I was like, nope.
Oh.
But
Never mind.
I mean, I don't know if you could tell if I'm an Alien fan or not.
Oh yeah.
Completely unintentional. I was about to start grabbing all my stuff down just to be like, oh, I'm not an Alien fan or
Oh
anything.
yeah.
My popcorn bucket.
That thing's awesome.
I'll show you. I'll show you the other one after we're done recording. It's like a containment tube.
Oh, cool.
And it lights up.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
pop. Yeah, I drove an hour to go pick that thing up
shit.
from a movie theater that we don't
That's
have
awesome.
here. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm a huge Alien fan. I'll talk ear off all day about it.
Nice.
But yeah, highly recommend it. Watch part 2, and then you can skip 3 and 4 if you want, but or you can still watch them. I like 4. Everyone hates 4. 4 to me is a Alien Resurrection. It's a comic book turned into a movie. It's just silly. I don't take it serious. People complain about a character in it. It's like, that's not how she would be. I'm like, well, that's because that's not her. This is a different version of her.
One very important question, though. Do we see the cat again? Okay, good.
Oh, do we see the cat again?
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like yes, you do, but
No, I was
there
nodding
was
my
a
head
weird delay.
like listening to you. Yes.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
I
I was very concerned for the cat's safety.
but yes,
Okay. Good.
you should watch part 2. Watch part 2, and if you could find the director's cut, I highly recommend watching the director's cut because it adds some stuff to it. And then if you do happen to watch the director's cut, since you like listening to audiobooks, I have an audiobook for you to listen to. So
a book accompaniment. Excellent.
Yeah. It's like it's like a prequel to Aliens. It's just essentially what Aliens. So it's not giving anything away. Aliens, basically, they're going to a planet that where there's a colony on it, and the colony went quiet, so they're sending people out to go check what's going on. The audiobook is about what happened, so you could see the lead up. Yeah, so and that's just keep it there because I don't want to, ruin it or anything. But I really like it. Really like the book. And then there's another Alien book I can recommend, but I feel like I've rambled about Alien too much.
No, it does make me want to watch more of them.
Definitely. I was going to show you something. So the Golden books, the Golden Kid books.
Oh yeah, you have one of those.
I have the Alien one, and on it, it's got Jonesy, Ripley, and a xenomorph.
That's cool. Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know where it's at. I'll show you. I'll have to show you later, or just send you a picture.
I love
somewhere.
that Golden Books has released some more not adult in that way, but some books that aren't like kid books. That's really cool.
Well, no, it's still a kid's book though, and I got.
Oh, it's still like kid friendly. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did an X-Files one.
Oh, cool. Oh, I'll have to find that for my husband. He loves X-Files.
Okay, real fast. Back to the Chucky behind you. Now that the lights are off in your room.
Oh yeah.
Jesus
now
Christ,
it's creepy.
He looks real now. Like he's really back there just watching me. Like,
yeah.
all right, motherfucker, quit yapping. Let's.
Yeah, I looked around. I'm like, oh my god, I'm in complete darkness, and Chucky is behind me.
Jesus. I'm trying to see if there's any other Golden books for like. Oh, here's a cool Golden book. Well, do you have any more any other questions about
I don't think so.
Cool. Well, I highly recommend Badlands to anyone who's listening. I'm going to probably try to go see it again this week. But
hell yeah. Can you
Looking,
see it without having seen the other stuff?
yes, and that's another
Okay,
thing
cool.
is I thought there was gonna be references. There's a small
Uh-huh.
reference to Prey, but
Oh,
you won't notice it if you.
nothing that'll make or break it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a cool little nod.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if you watch Killer of Killers, I would recommend at least watching 1, 2, and Prey,
Oh,
because at the very end there are nods to those movies. That's all I'm gonna say.
okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
but yeah. So yeah, you watch those. Let me know.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
But
For sure.
I'm looking at one of the golden books right here, and they have a Gremlins one.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I know what I'm getting my sister for Christmas. I'm gonna write that down right now so I don't forget. Hell yeah.
Is your sister like a big Gremlins fan?
Yeah, we both kind of are. Her more than me, but yeah.
I have a gizmo somewhere in a box back there. I used to have it on my bookshelf before I packed some
Oh,
stuff away.
nice.
My mom was a big uh, Gremlins fan. I gotta stop in the microphone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love gremlins. My sister has a tattoo of Stripe wearing the 3D glasses.
Oh, that's
It's really
dope.
cool.
That's as
Yeah,
the Mogwai or as the Gremlin.
as a gremlin.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I wasn't sure if she had like a little like a like a cute version of it where.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about that. Yeah, when they're little babies.
yeah. We
Oh yeah.
we watched the first one, I think, during Christmas, because it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I saw it in
Watched.
theater around Christmas one year.
Oh, that's awesome! How was it on the big screen?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Hell yeah! I
I would
love
do it
seeing
again.
movies like that on the big screen. I saw the original Ninja
Mhm.
Turtles, and it was like
Oh wow.
I fucking loved it. And then I've seen
Oh my
Alien
gosh, yeah, that'd be
twice
awesome.
on the big screen now, and let me tell you, watching the original
Oh cool.
Alien, oh man, that movie's still beautiful.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I watched Gremlins and I showed it to my kid, and I forgot about the microwave scene.
Oh. Oh, I thought you were gonna say the Santa thing.
No, it was because she shoves it in the microwave and it explodes.
Yeah, that was
And I remember
awesome.
he was just like, "Huh." I'm like, I'm sorry, buddy." He's like, "It's okay." I'm like, "Okay, all right." And then in the school with them bubbling, I was like, "Oh my god!" And he was fine with it. I'm like, "All right." He's so funny because
Well, I thought
now
it
when
was funny when we.
you thought it
Oh,
was
go
funny,
ahead.
what?
Oh, I thought it was funny seeing it in theater because, there's the part where she's talking about why she doesn't like Christmas because her dad was pretending to be Santa and got stuck in the chimney. And so
Yeah.
we're seeing it in theater, and all these parents have like brought their kids. And I'm like, I guarantee they forgot this was in here. And this is like how their kids are finding out Santa isn't real.
What? He's not real? What
Oh shit, sorry.
do you mean? That's funny. I mean, you never know. They could
You
lie to
never
him and
know.
just be like, "Hey, this is a movie. In this world, that's what he is."
I was
But
so pissed when I found out Santa wasn't real. I was like, why would y'all lie to me?
I was disappointed. I don't even remember when. It was kind of like a slow, like
Oh yeah.
no one ever told me. It was just kind of like a slow transition into it, and even like my mom and them never said
Mm.
anything. I would just roll with it. I was still like 15, 16, and they were like, "Oh yeah, still from Santa." I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool." But we were all aware that that I knew,
Yeah.
but it was still the fun of it. But
Yeah.
sorry, I'm just trying not to talk too loud. Don't want my jabronis to hear me.
Oh,
But
Jabronis.
yeah, and my boys, all my goons, my jabronis. But yeah, what's funny is I think Did we talk about Trimmers, or was that on the Lost episode?
Mm, I feel like actually no, I don't think we did.
We didn't? Okay. I talked to somebody about Trimmers, but I have had this problem growing up where I experienced the sequel to everything first.
Oh,
Like, so
I've never
the
seen the
first
sequel to Tremors.
the first Ninja Turtles movie I ever saw was the sequel, and then I saw the first one.
Oh, wow.
And then when my mom rented Trimmers, she came home, had the Blockbuster tape, said Trimmers, put it in, Trimmers 2. And we're like, what?
Oh,
There's
shit.
a first one? And so we watched the sequel, and then I didn't see the first one until I was an adult. This is really weird.
Yeah, I didn't see the first one until I was an adult either. I saw that in theater too. That was fun.
But I really like Trimmers. There was somewhere I was going with that, and now I don't even remember. Oh, it was sequels to things. I saw Trimmers 2 first. I'm trying to think now. There's a couple other movies I saw, but anyway, I actually saw Gremlins 2 before I saw the first one.
Oh.
So Gremlins 2 was always like closer to me than the first one was. And I love the second one. It's ridiculous.
I like the second one too, but the first one is still my favorite.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
oh shit! Okay, there's my cue.
Come on, Alyssa, get with the program.
So, there is going to be a new Gremlins movie released. Let's see. It looks like it's going to come out in 2027. I don't have the details, but I did take this screenshot that I thought was interesting. So they're not going to use CGI, which is exciting.
Fuck yes, I love practical effects.
Yeah,
me
too.
Real fast.
So the director,
real fast. Huh? That's one thing I do appreciate about Predator Badlands is that even though it did do CGI, it looks fucking phenomenal. Like, you know, sometimes when you got the main characters, they're all CG, it just looks fake. No, like, yeah, he looks good as fuck because the old ones were all practical effects. Anyway, continue.
Oh, nice. So, the director's name is Chris Columbus. He said in 2020, I would still do it the same way. I would do it as tangible puppets, not CGI. We had one stop motion scene in the first Gremlins, but I don't think I'd use much CGI in Gremlins 3. So that is great to hear.
Yep. And I feel like with today's technology, like he could literally have fully functioning walking around mobile gremlins.
Yeah.
You know? So do you know any of Chris Columbus's movies without looking them up?
I don't. Nope.
You have seen a lot of them, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, hold on.
Actually, I'm going to turn a light on because Chucky behind me is unnerving me, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm safe from Chucky now.
Yeah, you don't want that little bastard to get you.
No.
So, Chris Columbus directed, have you ever seen Adventures in Babysitting?
Actually haven't.
Okay. He directed Home Alone. He directed Home Alone 2. Yeah. Directed Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
He directed Bicentennial Man.
Okay.
He directed the first 2 Harry Potter movies. That movie Rent.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, and then Pixels. I'm kind of jumping here to find stuff that's like easily, you know, like, yeah. And then the Christmas Chronicles Part 2 apparently, but I think that's that Netflix movie. But yeah. I'm excited for the Gremlins 3 though, because he did the, you know.
Yeah, me too.
Wait. He was involved with the original ones? Or no, like did you just meant like, hold on.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were I misunderstood what you're saying. Where is that?
Oh, he wrote it.
Director Chris Columbus. Oh, wrote it. Okay.
Yeah, director was Joe Dante for the first one, but Chris
Oh,
Columbus wrote it.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay, cool, cool.
I see.
Awesome. I mean, that's cool. He's coming back. I like it with stuff like that, and I feel like again, I like movies done by people who are passionate about like their product, and that's
Mhm.
why I feel like that stuff comes out really well. Because like this is their world, this is their stuff. Let them handle it. You know what I mean? Which
Yeah.
kind of goes back to I'm gonna bring up Predator again. Why I like Dan Trachtenberg's stuff, and I think I mentioned this before too a while back. I gotta stop saying mention it before. Maybe not. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I We're in a time now where I feel like a lot of people doing like genre movies and niche things are
Uh,
people who grew up as fans of them, and the ones that are really good are done
oh
by
yeah.
people who really care about it. Like I like James Gunn's like
Yeah.
superhero movies because he cares about those
Mm.
characters and he writes them well. Dan Trachtenberg, you could tell he cares about the Predator stuff universe and he wants to make them, right, and that's why all his stuff is good.
Yeah. Make sure
And
they're
when it comes
good.
to like this guy writing Gremlins, I'm here for it. If he's a part of the original,
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah.
back to what you're saying. I
Mhm.
went on a little
I'm
tangent.
excited. Oh, I think that's all I have on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw something earlier. About, here it is. Uh, Steven Spielberg's producing it, so that's cool.
Okay.
I know you said 2027. Did you say the month? Because it says November on this thing I pulled up.
Okay, I thought it was November, but I didn't write it down, so I wasn't
Oh,
sure.
it's gotten a date too. November 19th,
Oh,
2027.
okay. Oh, okay. Oh man, that's still 2 years away.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So Chris Columbus is writing it alongside Zach Lepovsky and Adam B. Stein, which Adam B. Stein did Final Destination Bloodlines. Oh, both of them did Bloodlines. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Love Bloodlines.
What did he do on this movie? Hold on. Did he write this movie? He's attached to Xenon Girl of the 21st Century.
Oh,
So now I'm like, wait a minute.
that movie was so cool when it came out.
Yeah. I don't know how he's attached to this movie, but I don't know. It pops up with his stuff. I like that movie when it came out, though, But
Yeah, it was awesome.
interesting. But no, that's exciting. I I I, I'm excited. I like reboots like that. Not really reboots, sequels. I think that movie. That's a whole other thing. People complain about sequels to older movies, and that um people don't want to watch anything new. All they keep doing is doing
Oh,
remakes and reboots. But I'm like, no, they keep making original shit. It's just nobody goes and sees it, or when they do, they pick it apart and just shit all over it. Like,
mm-hmm.
look at all the horror movies we got nowadays. Where I'm like, there's so much good shit out there, and
Yeah,
people say, oh, it's not good. I'm like, you're an idiot. Just what I want to know what those people want from a movie.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I feel like there's some people that you just can't please them no matter what.
Yeah,
Like, how about you make a movie? I want to see what you would put in it.
exactly. There was another. Oh, The Mummy 4. I don't. That's not really horror, but
Oh,
it's on Bloody
interesting.
Disgusting's website. But Brendan Fraser and Rachel Wise is coming back. The chick from the
Oh,
first one who
mhm.
played his wife.
Oh, cool.
I am excited for it. I
Yeah, I
think the
didn't
whole
realize there
cast
was
is
a
coming back.
3.
Sandy said the same thing when I mentioned that to her the other day. She's like, "There's a third one."
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, they go to with like the Asian mummy dude. I don't remember
Oh,
where they went. I don't know if it was Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
yeah. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it didn't do that well. It came out and then just kind of
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, and I was trying to see if there was anything else cool coming out, and I came across this movie called The Plague, that looked really
Oh,
cool.
yes. Mm-hmm.
And I watched the trailer, and I really like it. Like the way it looks.
Mm-hmm.
It's an IFC movie, which I remember growing up. I found that channel on DirecTV when we had satellite,
Oh,
and that was like kind of my introduction to like indie movies and stuff.
yeah.
And I found a lot of stuff on there that I really liked, but this movie looked really good.
Yeah, I think it looks good too.
There's something about the vibe of the trailer. It's the
Mm-hmm.
realism of it, but something just feels off, and I'm really interested to see where it goes. I'm gonna read a little bit of what this article
Me
says
too.
here from
Uh-huh.
Bloody Disgusting. All right, I'm gonna do my best to read this and not fuck up. I'm sorry. It says the horrors of adolescence are physically manifested in the trailer for The Plague. The psychological thriller opens in New York and Los Angeles on December 24th before expanding nationwide on January 2nd via Independent Film Company, which is IFC. So the trailer says December 24th, but it'll be everywhere else January 2nd. So
Okay. Is that this year or next year?
this year. Well, January 2nd of 2026, okay. December 24th of this year.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Okay.
So that's exciting, but it says at an all. This I guess is the description of the movie. At an all boys water polo camp, a socially anxious 12-year-old is pulled into a cruel tradition targeting an outcast with an illness they call the plague. But as the lines between game and reality blur, he fears the joke might be hiding something real. And I'm like, sounds interesting.
I hope the little boy goes full carry on everybody at the camp.
So
that's my hope.
This next part, you were right. You're right in the right on track. It says it's a quote from the director. I was inspired by genre films like Carrie, Raw, Black Swan, and 8th Grade, which I don't know what 8th Grade is.
I love all of those. I haven't seen 8th Grade, but I like all of the other ones.
Stories that explore the social terror of vulnerability, transformation, and the body, said writer-director Charlie Polinger, who makes his feature directorial debut on the film. I love it when you hear about directors who come out of nowhere and this is their first film, and their first film looks... I'm like, okay, I got to go see that.
Yeah.
Like, this trailer gave off vibes of like an A24 film, but not pretentious.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Or what is it? Heightened horror.
Yeah, elevated horror.
Elevated horror, that's it.
Yeah.
And he's like, he said he was inspired by those movies, but I realized these narratives almost always center around young women. When it comes to boys, films either lean bro-y or nostalgic, rarely allowing them to be the subject of horror, because true horror demands vulnerability and traditional masculinity doesn't make space for that. Which I agree with that, because a lot of the time when dudes in movies are the focus, it is kind of like he said, the bro-y kind of, you know, there's some kind of like, I guess, machismo to it. I don't know. But that's why I feel like this trailer also intrigues me, because it feels real. It feels like, because I remember being a young kid.
Yeah.
You know, as a dude, like, I felt vulnerable, you know, being younger. You know, I got bullied a lot. I never had that whole, you know, I gotta be masculine, I gotta be a man, you know, like how like a lot of young boys are brought up. Maybe it's just because I was raised by my mom and I was raised around like, you know, all women, so I didn't have that kind of shit drilled into my head. But
yeah, that makes sense.
But I had my cousins, so I don't know. I don't know what happened with me, but I'm happy I'm not one of those kind of guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't know where I'd be at if I was. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
I would not be interested in doing the podcast if you're one of those guys.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have majority of the friends that I have if I was one of those dudes. You know, but yeah, I don't know. That's what intrigues me, because I like that kind of stuff. It's like coming of age stories, and where they just they feel real. and to
Mhm.
have a different take on, I guess, the Carrie kind of aspect seems, you know, pretty interesting. Which that remake is
Yeah.
just wrapped up filming apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, I've only seen the original Carrie. I haven't seen any remakes because I
I
think there's
watched.
several.
I think there's a couple of Carrie like sequels too of the original. I did
Oh,
watch
okay.
the remake with Chloe Ortiz. Whatever, she's got a long name. I feel bad for fucking it up, but
Mm.
I watched the remake with her and it wasn't bad. I think I enjoyed it, but it's been forever.
Nice.
This movie looks good. It's called The Plague.
It does, yeah.
Mm.
Excited to see it.
Do you have any thoughts from watching the trailer outside of any of the stuff I had mentioned, or do you have any opinion on the way that the guy described the movie?
Yeah, kind of the only thing I was thinking was I kind of hope it's like a Carrie situation. I saw this meme one time and it was a picture of Carrie and Pearl and Danny from Midsummer, and then there was another one I can't remember, but it was like my favorite genre of horror is what I call good for her,
Oh,
where you're kind of like cheering on, you know. Well, I guess
yeah,
Carrie was probably in the meme too, but yeah, I love that where somebody just gets revenge on all the people being shitty. So I hope Plague is like that. Or he gets to be like,
yeah.
"Hey, all you little fuckers that were mean to me, I'm gonna drown you."
No,
I don't know.
I like that too. No, I feel you. I mean, I like that too. Given how, again, like I said, you know, I got picked on a lot growing up. I
Uh,
really didn't like. I guess you know, become myself until I was like an adult. Like all my friends, I didn't make until
yeah.
after Hurricane Katrina. I moved away and came back and shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like I I had this one girl tell me when I was in Florida. She was just like, it's so cool because it's like nobody knows you here. You're in a new place. You could just be a different person. And when she said that, I was like, can be a different person. You know, like nobody knows me
You're
here.
like,
I could just
"Hmm."
be myself. There's no judgment.
Yeah.
And then I started opening up. And
Yeah.
then when I came back, you know, I
Oh,
was
that's
more,
cool.
a little more confident. But you know,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Being a kid is hard, which is another reason I think this movie will be good because we don't really get explorations of that as much in horror, I feel like. I mean, there's a handful I can think of, but yeah.
yeah. And again, like the guy said, the vulnerability. I mean, that
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of other movies. You ever see Let Me In?
That sounds so familiar, but what happens in it?
It's the little boy. He meets this little girl, and he lets her in, and turns out she's like a vampire kind of thing. I think it was a
No, I guess I didn't see that.
Swedish or Norwegian film. It was called, I think, Let the Right One In, and then they made the
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that.
American version, which was Let Me In. I think could be
Gotcha.
wrong, but I watched the American version. No, I think I watched both, and they're both really good. Okay, yeah. So it's Let Me In. Oh, oh, that's right. She's in this. The Chloe Grace Moretz girl I was talking about, who was in the Carrie sequel.
Okay.
I mean the Carrie remake. Okay, that's right. Let the right one in was the original, and then the American remake was Let Me In. Recommend it if you could
Mm,
find it. Watch it. I promise you'll like it. Like I think you would really
okay.
enjoy it.
Okay. Yeah, what came to mind for me, it's kind of related, but kind of not. Did you ever see Goodnight Mommy? It's an Austrian movie. I think it's probably from, I would guess like 2016, 2017. Um, just like the kid being vulnerable aspect of it reminded me of that. It's two twin boys and there's something going on with their mom. And the movie is kind of them struggling with like the relationships in their family and kind of figuring out what's happening. Uh And I really like that one.
Why does this kid look familiar? Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what else he's been in.
that's the kid from wait, they're real life twins?
Oh, I wasn't sure if they were or if it was the same kid playing both.
He's from The Boys. That's where I know him from. One of the twins is from
Oh,
the show The
okay.
Boys. Oh, okay, cool. See, you said Austrian film, and I
Yeah,
thought
you
it
should
was
watch
like,
that.
I thought it was just like not in English. Is it in English? Because it says it's got Naomi Watts in it.
It looks like they did. Oh, they did an American remake. I did not know that. No, the original one's from 2014.
Okay, because I was
And yeah,
confused by this. It said
it's in
2022, so I was like,
yeah, I didn't realize they did that. Hmm. Man, Naomi Watts loves to remake a horror movie into English. So,
yeah,
she did The Ring too.
that's true. Do you remember the hype behind The Ring, man?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was something I wanted to bring up with Jamie on here as well. Just like because I feel like we all grew up in that same like era, and with those kind of horror movies like The Grudge and The Ring, like I remember The Ring being fucking terrifying. But I feel like if I watched it now, it wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
But crazy, crazy,
What do you
crazy.
think, Olive? Do you want to tell the people your favorite horror movie? What do you think? That's my cat's take on it.
Meow.
She's ready to eat.
I was trying to think. There's another movie. Kind of going back to the vampires thing. Have you seen Abigail?
Yes. Yeah, I'd watch that one after you recommended it. It was pretty fun.
Okay, you liked it. Okay,
Yeah.
I love that movie. When it ended, I was like, "This was great." My only complaint about it
Yep.
is, I really wish the trailer wouldn't have given away. Because it's like if you
Yeah,
watch the
I
trailer,
agree.
you know what's going on or read the description. So the first chunk of
Yeah.
the movie, you're just waiting for it to get there. But once it gets there, because there's no like
Mhm.
surprise by it. You're like, all right, I know what this is.
Yeah, I agree. I felt that way with Companion too. Like,
Oh, I didn't
I
watch the
wish that the
trailer for Companion,
description.
and I
Oh,
haven't read
okay.
anything. So because I
Okay,
heard
good.
that it
Good.
gives it away, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to know anything.
Yes.
I
They
need to watch
shouldn't
that.
have put any kind of description with it like they did. 'Cause
Okay,
yeah.
so avoid that. Gotcha. That's the movie that came
Yes.
out last year, right? Or earlier this year?
Yeah, it's somewhere around there. Yeah.
Okay, I will have to check that
Yeah.
out.
You'll like it.
Awesome. Uh, the reason why I brought up
Sweet.
Abigail is because I just want to talk about one thing in particular. The fucking scene. Well, since you've seen it, I want to bring it up. The scene where she puts on the record player and that Danzig song starts
Oh,
playing.
uh-huh.
I don't know.
That was
I
awesome.
I love it in movies when they use music correctly, or they
Yep.
use songs that just fit it. And when that happened, I was just like, oh my god, this. I don't know. It was just perfect. The whole thing. I was like,
Yep.
oh,
That was
this is
awesome.
amazing. Definitely one of my
Hell
favorite
yeah.
movies. I feel like it's underrated. No one talks about it.
Oh, Abigail?
Yeah, I don't know anybody who's
Oh, nice.
like really seen it, but
Yeah, yeah, I don't either. I
yeah.
think I saw the trailer and kind of forgot about it, and then you mentioned it, and then I checked it out.
Me, Curly, and Ryan went and saw it when it came out, and they enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like, "What the?" They were like, "That movie was crazy." But me, I was just like, "I fucking loved it, man." I don't
It
know.
was good.
Their reactions to it, I felt were weird. Like they enjoyed it, but I don't know. Me, I was like, "That was
Uh,
awesome."
yeah, I liked all the gross stuff that happened in it. It's like, oh, I feel like you'd never be clean again after some of that.
Yeah. Oh my god, the fucking scene with the garlic or whatever. That one actor in it, I can't remember his name right now.
Oh, yeah.
Dan Stevens, love that guy. I love his like, just the timing of the way he says things.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have right now for new stuff that's coming out. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, me too. I'll be keeping an eye out.
All right,
No,
cool.
I think the Gremlins thing was the only thing I saw this week.
All right, what is this? I will have to. I'm gonna look into this movie and I'll bring this up next time.
Okay.
Because I want to read a little more about it before I start talking. But
Okay.
yeah. If you don't have anything else, I don't either right now. We can wrap it up because my intention of doing this for an hour kind of went out the fucking window. We are at 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Yeah.
But I will say
my
this
gosh.
though. I don't think there's anything I have to edit or cut out. I'm fine. I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
all the uhs and ums because that's what took so long to get the last one out.
Yeah.
I was trying something new,
Yeah.
and then I had to go through and change it up. But the only thing I'm gonna do this time is do the audio adjustment to make sure we're leveled and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're good, and we'll be on time on Friday. But
Excellent.
yeah, thank you, Alyssa, for doing this again. You know, as per usual.
Course.
This has
Thank you for having me on.
been fun. No problem.
Yes. It has been.
As usual, everybody, we're on Instagram. The Nightmare Signal podcast. No, Nightmare Signal pod on IG.
Pod. Yep.
And then the Nightmare Signal at gmail.com if you want to email us any stories.
Yes. Yes. Send us some stuff.
We would love suggestions for movies, any stories. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Anything scary, horror related, we'll talk about it, you know.
Hell yeah. Yes, we want to hear your stuff.
Yep. And as of right now, we're only on Spotify, so, you know, hey, hi Spotify. It's probably the only way you're listening to this. But I'm going to this week look into how to get it on all the other services. Should be pretty easy.
Okay, cool.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this was fun. Until next time, my dudes.
Oh yeah.
Doses.